A man put behind bars by former prosecutor Nicholas Bissell is free. Isaac Wright has been in jail for more than 7 years. He was convicted on a number of drug charges, including one that accused him of being a drug kingpin. For years, he claimed he didn't get a fair trial. In October, he convinced a judge, and today he was released on $250,000 bail. News 12 New Jersey's Cynthia Scott tells us that Wright may be a free man, but he's not quite out of the water yet.
7 years ago, I was a voice among a chorus that nobody would listen to.
This week, 2 days before he was to be sentenced, Nicholas Bissell, the man who convicted Wright, cut an electronic ankle bracelet he was ordered to wear and became a fugitive. Because he fled, Bissell's property, including his house and a condo owned by his 76-year-old mother, are now owned by the U.S. government.
Prosecutor Bissell has it within his power to prevent his mother from losing her home. All he has to do is show up and be. He was the top lawman in one of the biggest and most powerful counties in New Jersey.
But some of his colleagues say that wasn't enough. On May 31st, he was convicted on 30 counts, including obstruction of justice, fraud, perjury, and abuse of power. Many of the charges had to do with money, skimming, and tax irregularities at a gas station where he was part owner. Most troubling, Bissell's other cases must now be reviewed, like the case of Isaac Wright.
Supporters of Wright, who helped post his bail, say Bissell wanted to be the first prosecutor in the state to convict someone under the drug kingpin statute. They say he broke the law to get his conviction.
There were a lot of problems with the case, basically just corruption in the prosecutor's office, which now is being investigated.
Wright convinced the judge of that after years of preparation and weeks of testimony from people who said they were forced to lie. In October, his charges were reversed and Wright was granted a new trial.
He was overwhelmed with so many things that he knew that it was something, the new trial was something that had to happen in the interest of justice. It had to happen.
But Wright may not be a free man forever. His trial that was scheduled on January 2nd was postponed until the state conducts its own investigation. Now, prosecutors say they will retry him, but some say this can't happen.
I'm feeling like I'm Isaac Wright Jr. Yeah. I'm feeling like I'm Isaac Wright Jr. I'm feeling like I'm Isaac Wright Jr. Yeah. I'm coming for the ones that try to lock my mind. They got a nigga feeling like he's Isaac Wright. Feeling like he's Isaac Wright. Yeah, feeling like I did it for a minute, now I did my time. Yeah, I'm feeling like I'm Isaac Wright. I'm feeling like I'm Isaac Wright. I'm feeling like being confined in a cage is immeasurable pain. Seeming thoughts in your brain, it can feel like the same. Trying to clean up your life, you get running the stains. Niggas dial you, looking for the game, till it's dawn that it all ain't the same. Gotta use the dove just to wash your hands. People change over change, that'll never change. Got a life filled with options, passing on the coffin. There's a rope around our throat, some people feel it, some don't. Some don't. Some don't, some don't. Falsely accused, falsely portrayed. Now I'm out that mental cage like I'm Django off his chains. No lawyer for me today, but I'm more the equalizer just to set my niggas free. Beat those charges, energizing Cosby Star off the street. Charlie Sheen still on TV. Anger management gon' be for me. I hope you see that we ain't free, we never been. Got a nigga feeling like he's Isaac Wright. I'm feeling like he's Isaac Wright. You can't put me behind the night. Ain't behind no. Feeling like I'm Isaac Wright. Got me feeling like okay. So gone all our legends, so gone all our reverence. Learn our lessons from guessing, give our blessings to ask questions. Coat our lungs with the smoke just to cope with all the stress and the rope and dope and the most to bring hope to my hopeless brethren. Provoking minds that are destined coincide with the reckless. Fiend for a golden necklace, for that they need your necklace to cross. Takes off they checklist. My aunt Viv had that dark skin. No Jesse or Uncle Jesse in my full house when I checked in. Know your presence a present. Kings acting like peasants. Queens only want rings when kingdoms are what they destined in history. 94 to infinity. Gotta make and remember me, giving my energy until I see the end of me. until I see the end of me, or an enemy peripheral on front of legs. But in the meantime, I know I gotta grind, but it can't stop my shine, feeling like I'm.
In jail for 7 years. But he says the former prosecutor.
I want to talk to black people across this country. There are 4 things we have to do. Number 1, we have to stop being ashamed of being black. We've got to start being ashamed of being black.
But someone could go to Iraq and come back with post-traumatic stress disorder, right? From seeing his man get killed. But we can suffer from police brutality, but no one think black people fucking sick. From seeing their own brother being murdered in front of his wife-to-be. You don't think that traumatized a bunch of us black men in America and traumatized a bunch of black women in America, and seeing it over and over play out with no edits? But if I say something against homosexuals, my post may be blocked. But if I show you a black man being murdered live and direct with the blood and we watch his last breath, they don't block the fucking Instagram post. They don't block the Facebook post. We can see one of our own get murdered in cold blood from the very beginning to the end. We can see it in cold blood. No edit. But if I say